Solo Leveling is a masterpiece of its own. This series introduced a lot of us to the world of manhwas and showed us that there exists more than just manga and anime. So after a long search and a lot of hours of reading, I finally did it. I found 5 series that can replace the emptiness that we felt after finishing Solo Leveling. But before I start, make sure to subscribe to our channel, as Value Frog cannot grow without your help. Also, don't be afraid to leave us some feedback under our video in the form of comment, like or even dislike. But now, back to the video. The Player Who Can't Level Up. This is a fascinating manhwa, where the MC becomes stronger thanks to his ability that enables him to acquire egos. And no, he's not just a bipolar or anything like that. Certain items have a feature to become an ego that allows the item to have a consciousness and level up or evolve. Thanks to them, he is able to get rid of his title as the best level 1 hunter and climb the tower to save Korea. What can you expect from it? Demons, angels, OPMC, fights, death, ?
Currently there's 136 chapters, so there's plenty to catch up on.
I copy talents, or also known as Your Talent Is Mine. As the title implies, it's a manhwa about a guy that awakens a talent to copy the talents of other people. It requires nothing more than just simply touching the body of the owner on whose talent you want to copy. Of course, nothing comes without a price, because for him to be compatible with a talent, his body needs to go through a hell of a ride. You'll be able to witness how he grows from a small and fragile to pretty much a triple S rank. Definitely strong enough to protect his younger sister. Currently standing on 68 chapters when the last chapter arrived at January 23, it's still ongoing and we can expect great things from it. The Deadbeat Noble. This is rather different from Solo Leveling, but I would say it deserves much more attention. In this one, we don't have levels, stats or gates. In this one, we follow the story of Aaron, a young noble boy who wouldn't do anything besides laying in bed all day, until one day he dreamed of a really strong man swinging a giant greatsword in his backyard for years. That dream clicked something in him and made him train as hard as nobody else. This series doesn't show us an OPMC that destroys everyone, but a character that tries to gain a title of the strongest swordmaster with just pure hard work and determination. And with the abilities that he acquired on the way, he wants to protect the world from all the evil. In this manhwa, you will witness a lot of sword fighting, magic, and middle stuff. Currently, 106 chapters.
Solo max level Newbie.
It's a great manhwa for anyone that likes video games. In this manhwa, RMC is a small streamer that plays a MMORPG game called The Tower of Trials. The game is so hard that no one has ever beaten it. After 11 years, the game was dying out. But Kang Jin-young didn't care. He was still playing the game. He managed to finally beat the 50th floor and beat the game. Suddenly, there was an update announcement. On that very day, this game became reality. And suddenly, in front of everyone's eyes, showed a system menu from the Tower of Trials. Everyone also acquired some kind of unique ability. Now everyone has to stop their normal lives and try to climb the levels of the humongous tower. They need to clean at least one level in 90 days or the humanity will perish. Luckily, RMC is a veteran in this game and will show everyone how it's done. With his amazing ability called Fusion, he can copy and fuse different skills together to create ultimate combos that will help him beat the tower. Also, his vicious personality is a cherry on top to the story. Currently at 139 chapters, it definitely will not disappoint you with the amount of action it has and its amazing art. The Return of the Disaster Class Hero. Gotta save the best for last. This is my favorite, one of the best things I've read in my life. The Return of the Disaster Class Hero is a story about a dude that awakened as the 13th of 12 saints of constellations.
The 12 saints were seen as God's underlings sent to save humanity.
But in reality, they were just a bunch of scumbags who were thinking only about themselves. Li Gen was not granted any ability nor blessing from the gods like the other 12. On one of the dungeon raids, after defeating the boss, he got stuck in a dungeon because of one of the saints. After 20 years, he manages to get out. And after finding out what the saints have done to his will, he's sworn to kill all the other saints. This story has a real original power system with amazing abilities and just a really funny and enjoyable plot. The series currently have 73 chapters and sadly the author is currently on a health break, but it should return to its weekly upload soon.